Start off again. New intro. Intro it. Take your glasses off. For one.
Well, excuse me!
Just
Hello, everybody.
Hey.
I know it's been a couple of days since we put something out.
Halloween.
Halloween?
Time change.
Yeah.
Sicknesses. Work.
Yeah.
School.
That about covers it.
And the dog. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's it. That's what we've been doing.
But our thoughts on kids today, let's talk about that.
Yeah. Why we waited to have kids is a common question we get because I guess people feel like we're in our late 20s or early 30s, and I don't think they realize how young we really are, although we've been together for a while. I think people forget our ages, which is 21.
23.
Yeah.
You make fun of me enough for being 7 years away from 30. So.
Whatever. He ultimately starting off as a young couple, and wanting to set goals for us personally, like individually with kids.
Don't look into our eyes, boy. Act like nothing happened.
We both wanted to wait until we graduated high school. Done. We both wanted to go to college or some sort of extra schooling. Done. We wanted to be married. Done. Maybe not necessarily to each other, but as a personal goal for individual goals, but for ourselves. That's done. And the next big thing we're waiting on is owning a house. Our own place. And not renting or being in between places like we are now. Because one day you think you're moving across the country and the next day you're here. In this little house.
With the roommates.
Yep. With the roommates.
Be financially stable in general.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm nearly done with college, and
Yeah.
you're nearly done with your extra certifications and stuff. And it's we live in an area that it's just tough to find work.
Well, it's not
Yeah,
necessarily tough to find work, but if you don't have if you don't own your own business or don't go to college and get on with a big company or something, it's kind of
That moves you outside of the area.
yeah,
more
it's
than
kind of
likely.
tough.
So
Some really just random personal goals that we have set before we have kids is that we
I'd love to go back to Hawaii.
want to go back to Hawaii. That is the big travel thing we want to do before we have a baby. Obviously, we have a list of 5 places we would love to go before we have kids.
Or I'd like to go to Hawaii 5 times.
Or we just want to go back to Hawaii once because we know realistically we can't put it off forever. We also want to have a big chunk of money saved up specifically for a baby. Specifically for baby stuff. So that if we want to buy, I don't know, just some random stuff, we have the funds to do it. Or if we need emergency doctor appointment or emergency whatever, it's there.
I don't want to worry about having to pay for
No.
diapers.
No, obviously we've always kind of talked about it and planned even before we got married to go ahead and start buying things before we have kids. I know people say it's bad luck or something. I don't know. Just so we have it gender neutral. We have the car seat picked out the stroller picked out. You have your stroller picked out. You picked that out.
You know, our families have always been real supportive about us having kids.
They know our plan.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they kind of know what to expect. And whenever we start talking about buying baby stuff, they're not going to be like, oh, it's so weird, or, you know, they all know. I'm going to ask a question, and I want you to answer it because you haven't been talking. Are our families excited and or ready for us to have kids?
I think it'll be exciting when it happens. I don't know necessarily that they're even ready for kids.
I don't know. I think it's just kind of like they're waiting like a ticking time bomb. They're like, it's going to happen, but it hasn't happened yet. And then I'm going to be happy it hasn't happened. But when it does happen, I'll be even more happy. It's kind of, not that it's a taboo like situation or topic, but we're still on some eggshells. I think we're all kind of like hesitating because they know we're not ready, so therefore they don't feel ready. So we don't have pressure from our parents to become grandparents and for them to become grandparents. They're not like, when are we going to have a baby? We want to be grandparents. Not.
It may turn out we don't decide to ever have kids.
Yeah. We may just decide not to have kids.
And we just may decide to be narcissists.
How
many kids do you want?
2 would be my comfort zone. Maybe 3. Maybe. That's like a
I think 2, if we get a boy and a girl, we'll stop.
Yeah. We're going to be those people. If we can get one of each, we'll be happy. If we can have, which brings us on to one other question, is do we have a gender preference for our kids? What gender do we really, really want?
Girl.
Yeah.
Because the cycle for my family is all boys. We don't have a cycle of girls. Or a girl in this generation gap yet.
Yeah. They're all boys. And there's another one on the way. And we're kind of excited for it. Because they're all cute. When do we want kids? Like, what is a timeline?
If I can make it to 25, I'd be happy.
Realistically.
About a year.
Figure it'll take us about a year to kind of finish.
Which puts me around 25.
No, it doesn't. It'll put you like 24.
And a half.
Whatever. How would it put you 24 and a half? Your birthday's in October. It's November. If we did a year from today, you would be 24.
Yeah, but if we had a baby a year from today,
yeah, it would be born when you're 25.
Yeah, 25.
Which also brings us to a question that's not on like the asked questions. What season would we like to have our baby in?
Winter baby.
We want a winter baby. I will sacrifice and I will be pregnant throughout the summer and, you know, deal with it.
And I will diligently watch her be pregnant.
Yes.
All through football season.
Yeah.
And have to deal with cravings and
we really want a
stomachs.
winter baby. I'm a summer baby. Like, all of my siblings are summer babies, except for one. She's the oddball out. Other than that, our birthdays line up with May, June, July, and should have been August, but was also June. What is our age gap that we want between kids? What are you comfortable with?
I want one in school before I get another one.
He wants one in school so that we can send the oldest one to school and have the newborn at home to ourselves for about 8 hours a day. I'm comfortable with 3 years. There's a 3-year age gap between me and my younger brother. And we're pretty close. We're really close. So I think it'd be cool to do that.
I'm an only child, and that worked out
Yeah.
pretty good.
Do we have names picked out?
Sorta.
Kind of. We have a list.
It probably won't get narrowed down until the day it's here.
Yeah, we won't know until the time comes, but we have a list going that we've always had of names that we like and names that, we would love to use. The boys list, however, is the very short and narrow list. Like, the boys list is made up of, like,
2 names.
first names. First name's pretty solid. Middle name is where we're getting kind of hung up at. He wants to have the same middle initial as him, which narrows us down to an F.
Francis.
Not very many good names start with an F. We've played around with other male family names. It's kind of hard because we're just 2 people and we don't want to like upset anyone by using a name from over here and not a name from over here. And none of them are really popular names. That's another thing. No popular names.
We're happy.
Yeah. And obviously this video could go on and on and on about why we don't have kids when we want kids and how we plan our kids and everything. But this is just like a very like short and
Sorry for the lack of content.
a very short video.
And we got some exciting things coming up. Y'all catch Thirsty Thursdays
Yeah.
on Thursday.
We're gonna film Thirsty Thursday tomorrow. Should we let Piper in on this video? Since she's a kid. We have 1 kid. Come here. Oh goodness. Oh goodness. She was sleeping.
That's why we can't have kids right now.
Oh, she was sleeping. Were you sleeping?
Sign us off, Piper.
Tell everyone bye. Here, let me turn you around. Can you tell everyone bye?
This little stinker's got the most views on our channel.
I know. Check out Piper. She is,
We got some exciting things for her coming up too.
yeah, she has 117 views with the most viewed video on our channel, which is crazy because yesterday she was our least viewed video, and we woke up today to like 100
Yeah. Thanks, Reddit.
views, which is awesome. I don't even know if this is Reddit. I don't know who's doing it or who's watching, but if we're gonna have more of this cuteness coming soon.
Yeah. Thanks, guys. We'll see you soon.
Bye. What are you singing? That new Snoop Dogg?
Each chronicles.
I need a bath.
Much more than this, I did it my way.
Yeah.
There's a man, what is he got? If not himself, oh, not a lot. Okay. Are you waiting on me?
Did you put no?
No, you put no.
Oh, I thought that said, do we want to have kids? I was like, no.
Do we have children?
No, we don't. I can read it now. I'm blinded by the lights. They're just like... No, they do look like... Yeah, this is what they look like, but they're not.